If you are coming to Disneyland Paris and you're thinking of staying at Hotel Sequoia Lodge, then you are in the right place. Hi, my name's Sophie and I'm staying in this hotel for the very first time, loving it already. And across the next 3 days, I'm going to be bringing you my full review. I'm going to be showing you a room tour, the facilities, and giving you my honest thoughts and opinions. Now, if you didn't know, Sequoia Lodge is also going through a huge renovation in 2026. So I'm going to be sharing my honest thoughts on what it's like visiting this hotel during the renovation period. Staying at a Disney hotel during its renovation can be really good because you can get some very cheap room prices, which is what we had, but sometimes there can be noise, things don't always look the prettiest, so I'll be sharing my honest thoughts. Now it's gone 3 p.m, which means it's time to go and check in and get our bags and go to the room, and let me bring you along for a room tour. Okay, so this is our room 4236. Fancy seeing you here, thank you very much. Right, let me give you guys a bit of a room tour. I'm blown away by this room. So straight away when you come in, there is space to hang your coats. Ignore our stuff on the floor, we haven't unpacked. This is a conjoining room, but obviously we don't want to share with any strangers, so this is all locked. And then here we have a little mirror. I think, should we do the bathroom first? I've not even been in the bathroom myself. Now, what is so cool is you have this kind of extra dressing room space. I don't know if you've noticed this, Jay, but when you stay at like Cheyenne or Santa Fe, you've just got one bathroom. But this space is so handy because someone can be in here brushing their teeth, drying their hair, while someone else is in the shower. So let's take a look at the bathroom. We have a big shiny mirror. This is the hairdryer. Now, I would say these are not the most powerful, but if you're like us and you've only traveled with hand luggage, I physically could not fit a hairdryer in my bag. So it's not the most powerful. Does the job. We then have some Sequoia Lodge themed tissues. And then the soap. I'm excited to unwrap this. I know Newport Bay has a themed soap, so I'm curious to see if this one does. And then you have this little bench area. Lots of space to hang jackets and also a safe. And then this is the bathroom. This is really cute. So we've got this kind of whimsical autumnal shower curtain. And my favorite part, the free toiletries. So what do we have? This is a conditioner. And this one is a shampoo. And then they also have a shower gel on the wall. Lots of towels. And there is your toilet. This is so cozy. Even the toilet's cozy. And then moving into the main bedroom. So we have 2 beds. These look so cozy. I feel like I'm gonna say the word cozy a million times in this video. And then over here, we have our tea and coffee station. I haven't even looked in here yet. Ooh, we're not really coffee drinkers, but this looks fun. And you have a little menu here. We need to turn on the TV to see if it's gonna do the name thing. And the coolest thing I found, Sequoia Lodge rooms come with this like wireless charger power bank thingy. So my phone is currently charging. It was on 6%. This is very much needed. And then there's a plug and another plug. So that's pretty cool. Let's find the TV remote. What have we got in here? Some storage and more storage. And guys, this is my favorite thing. If you stay in a Disney hotel, you have to turn on the telly because welcome Party Smith. And this is your sign to always book it in your name because I don't want it to say your name. It's got to be mine. This is so cute. I also forgot to say when I was showing the tea and coffee, there is also a kettle and these little cups, but we're not really hot drink people. But what is really cool is kind of in the past couple of years, Disney has started to include free water in the rooms. It's not refillable, but on your first night, you do get 2 big bottles of still water, which we very much appreciate. And I have seen down the corridor, there's like ice and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I hadn't even looked at this. What do we have here? So it's a little postcard. A satisfaction survey, and then baby care items. Obviously we don't need this, but let's see what's on here in case this helps anybody else. So I think you can just call down to reception and you can order things like a footstool, a potty, might get one of them for Jay, bed rails, night lights. So that's pretty cool. I'm just sorry guys, it's a bit all over the place. I'm just very excited to be here. So just looking out at our view, and I've just worked out, I'm not sure if you guys can see down there, but that is where the shuttle bus comes. Also, there is a big ugly spider on the outside of the window, so we're going to close that. I'm not feeling that. And then, yeah, let's look at the bed and kind of the details. So we've got this super cute deer detail on the bed, and then up the top, we've got like Bambi detailings. Now, obviously, these rooms are getting renovated. It's going to look very different. So I'm really excited we can stay here before the renovation and we can compare. And then we have some super cute Bambi artwork. And I just wanted to show you guys as well, on the hotel floors, they do have ice machines. So this is on our floor. We haven't actually used it yet, but that looks pretty cool. And you have an ice bucket in your room. Now, as I mentioned, Sequoia Lodge is actually going through a major renovation in 2026, and some of that work has already started right outside our room, so let me show you. So this here is the current theming. This is the carpet and also the woodland wallpaper. But if you keep going to our room, we've got these brand new wooden floors, brand new carpets, and brand new doors and door signs.
So now that the room tour's done, let's dive into a little bit more about this hotel. Sequoia Lodge is Disney's cozy woodland retreat, and you will currently find so many Bambi touches here, although I'm not sure if this is changing with the renovation. It's a 3-star hotel, and it's usually the third cheapest on-site option, sitting just after Santa Fe and Cheyenne. It's kind of that nice middle ground. It's a bit more elevated than the value hotels, but it's not quite as pricey as the deluxe options such as Newport Bay, Marvel, and the Disneyland Hotel. You will find 2 restaurants at this hotel. They're both buffet style, Beaver Creek Tavern and the Hunter's Grill. We didn't actually get time to eat here, but I've heard good things. And there's also the Redwood Lounge, which we love. This is the hotel's bar. You don't need to be staying here to come and visit, and it's super family friendly. We tried some of the themed mocktails and they were so good. The bar stays open even when the park is closed, and it's so nice to wind down at the end of a busy day. Sequoia Lodge actually has a fitness suite and a swimming pool. We didn't get the chance to use these, as you do lose access at 11 a.m. on the day you check out, and we just ran out of time. But it's the cheapest on-site option that has a pool, so if this is something that's important to you, this could be a really good option. Overall, I thought Sequoia Lodge was so cozy, so comfortable, and it feels like a proper little escape from the parks without jumping into that crazy high price bracket.
So since today is our 3rd and final day at Sequoia, and we've been here for 2 nights now, I thought I'd just sit down and go through some of the pros and cons I've noticed staying at this resort. And to be honest, there's not really any cons, but I know people find it helpful to kind of see the full perspective. So this was our first time here. We had no expectations going in, but we absolutely loved every second of staying here. And I think one of the biggest takeaways was how close it was to the parks and the Disney Village. Our last trip was to Cheyenne, and honestly, it just felt so much further away. I think coming out of Sequoia and already being able to see the Disney Village, seeing Newport and seeing Marvel, it made it feel so much closer. And I just find that really helpful during the park day, whether you need to go back to drop some merch off, or you're a little bit tired, or you just want to pop back to the room for a bit. It didn't feel like such a trek. They do, of course, have the free shuttles here that run you to the village. But honestly, we thought by the time we've waited for a shuttle, we might as well have just walked to the parks because it is that close. I love the theming here as well. It's super cozy and very whimsical. Now, before coming, I did worry that it looked a bit dark and dingy, but it's really not like that at all. I think especially here in February, where it's quite cold outside and a bit grey and miserable, it's so nice coming back to the rooms. Although obviously this hotel is being renovated, so it could look very, very different in the next year. But if you're coming anytime soon, then I think the theming is super cute. Love a little bit of Bambi. Something else we also really appreciated about this hotel is it's mainly one big hotel building. So whereas Cheyenne and Santa Fe are motel style resorts, meaning you have your main reception area, but then all of the rooms are off in little buildings, Sequoia is mainly a hotel. There are some blocks located out the back, but I'm pretty sure most people get put in the main building. And actually this was so nice. So last night coming to the room, we wanted to grab some water before bed, and we literally passed the gift shop on our way to the room. Whereas when we stayed at Cheyenne, it would have meant a long walk over to the shop. Now, it is worth mentioning that Sequoia Lodge also has a pool and a fitness suite. Unfortunately, we've just not had the chance to use them on this trip. So just so you're aware, on the day you check out at 11, you lose access to the pool at 11. And we've just not had time the past couple of days to get down to the pool. But from what I've heard, it's very lovely. We're just not massive swimmers as it is, so it's not something on our priority list. But obviously, if that is something you're looking for, Sequoia is the cheapest on-site hotel that offers those facilities. Now, in terms of cons, I'd really say there isn't any. It's been so lovely staying here. The only thing I would say is there wasn't that many plug sockets in the room, so I do recommend bringing an extension cord. We did have that wireless phone charger on the table, but it was being quite temperamental, and there was no plug sockets for us next to the bed, so if you like to have your phone next to you, that wasn't really something we could do. And then the only other con we could think of, because it is hotel style, not motel style, is the noise. So obviously when you're in a hotel, you can hear people kind of running above you, being noisy, which I didn't really experience over in Cheyenne, just because there was less people in the building and we had no one one above us. But neither of these cons would put me off staying here. I just thought it would be helpful to kind of share what we thought. The only thing I do find, and this is across all of the Disney hotels, but there is no point trying to get an early night, because whenever people come back from the fireworks, usually around 10 o'clock, they will be so noisy, people running down the corridors, people chatting down the corridors. But I would say that's standard across all Disney hotels. So good luck if you're getting an early night, but otherwise, all good. So would we stay here again? 1,000,000% yes. And I think honestly, I would rather pay the extra over Santa Fe and Cheyenne to stay at Sequoia. The closeness to the parks made the biggest difference for me. Honestly, it was so helpful. It just smelled lovely in here. The rooms were so cozy, the staff was so friendly, and it's just been an amazing experience.
So before we wrap up, did I notice any of the renovations happening at Sequoia Lodge? Honestly, no. We didn't hear or see a thing besides from the new wallpaper on our floor. So if you're thinking of booking this year, don't let the building works put you off. And we did get a really good price, which I think could be because of the renovations. I'm really excited to see what it looks like once it's finished, but I'm just hoping the prices don't jump up too much. But I would love to know in the comments, have you stayed here before, and are you excited for the Sequoia Lodge renovation?